problem. I want to see some head.
Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Is being an infighter just as much a mentality as it is a physical strategy and style?
Yeah, I think it's a confidence. I think it's an identity that you embrace. That this is my home, and this is where I'm going to go live. This is what I do for a living.
That straight right unable to connect. And now he's targeting upstairs.
Come on, stay away from those. Come on, now.
A well-timed right hand by Baker. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by the hitman. Biggs proving to be elusive. Halfway through this round, scored well with that straight left. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Unable to make an impact there by Baker. Nice strike after catching one by Biggs. Good work defensively by the hitman. Plus, he landed that counterpunch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he blew it out of him, and then he timed it beautifully.
Did you see that? He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's all over. Biggs quickly to demolish his opponent. First round knockout. How about that? This fight was just meandering along, just kind of lingering, and then boom, one solid punch ends it.
Well, it gets us going, it gets the crowd going, and it's great for the sport. This is what brings fans.
It was a good one indeed. And for Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds in the middleweight division. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. Biggs' entrance here. What a ring walk. Just brimming with confidence, ready for the task at hand. Anderson's ring walks have become the stuff of legend, and you can see the intensity on his face.
Obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Well, they are underway. Scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. Biggs turning into a star in this sport. Why? Because he has power, the one thing that people want to see. What should we expect to see of that power early on?
Well, whether or not he's fighting a tricky guy tonight, can he come up with a device, a way to take that power and get it to the target?
Keep working the jab. Keep working to move in.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Bad Intentions. Anderson swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent.
Close again.
Good job with the old 1-2 by Big. Good right hand. Blocks the headshot. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Ten clicks of the talk. And that's the end of round one. Big's ability to get to his man paid off well there. He damaged him in that round.
Nice work on the
You lose in this fight. You gotta pick it up. You hear me? You gotta pick it up. Look, you're standing straight up. Move that body. You need to move that body more.
Here we go. Round two is underway.
Inside.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs.
Back to the body.
Halfway through this round here. Nice block by Bad Intentions. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Don't let him get at you.
Big combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
And the countdown, the final moments of this round.
Let's go, let's go. What are you waiting for? You want this fight? Then let's move out there. This guy's gonna win this fight if you don't take control, son. You got to take some control out there. Keep it.
Nice work. Nice work. You're doing well. You need to jab. You need to jab.
And round number 3 is underway. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot.
Keep doing what you're doing. Nice work.
Come on, punch, punch, punch. That's it.
A good block. He just missed that shot up top.
Keep working the body.
Good combination to the body. And now he scores well with the straight right.
Keep working the body.
Coming to the halfway point of this 3rd round.
That's it. That's 1, 2.
Biggs combination punching, working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
Good effective work with that straight right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Do that again. That looks good.
Blocks a shot and then lands an uppercut of his own. Anderson's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. And that's the end of round 3.
You're doing good. Keep it up, all right? Very good. Very good. Don't let him keep his distance from you, okay? I want you to take that ring away. He can't.
Do you want this fight? You want this fight? Listen to me. Do you want this fight? You gotta stay busy out there. You are losing this fight because you're not throwing any punches out there. You need to come.
Start of round number 4. Biggs' well-skilled plan has earned him every round on your scorecard, Teddy.
Yeah, he hasn't always been the aggressor, but he's definitely been the more effective puncher, landing the clean shots.
Anderson's not firing off the big power punches. I gotta wonder why.
Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
Hey, you got to get some of that too now. Come on, let's go.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Anderson.
Keep your body. There you go.
90 seconds to go in round number 4. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Big. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Big showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Bad intentions is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. A solid 1-2 combo, left-right by Big. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Big. Smart boxing here. Good effective work with the counter punch by Anderson. A knifing left hand by Big. Bad intentions has got to be moving more than this, Teddy. I mean, you cannot win a fight just standing stationary like this.
Well, you know, if his opponent could have, he would have gotten him to sign a contract and say, hey, I want you to stand right in front of me all night long so I can do whatever I want. And he's doing whatever he wants.
He's beating you. I need you to throw more than one punch out there, okay?
Looking good. Over your head, looking good. Okay, keep your hands up, all right? Good.
Round number 5 has arrived. Anderson's now got to figure out a way to do exactly what he did in the last round here at the start of this round.
Yeah, and his opponent has to say here, you seem to forget that sometimes, Joe. His opponent has to make sure that he doesn't do the same thing he did the last round.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. Eddie, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the Will of the Wisps, the old great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Big. And a smart counter punch by Anderson. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Big. Anderson's defense is paying off now. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. And the old 1-2 by Anderson. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Good job staying away from the danger there. Nothing there on the punch by Anderson. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
Come on now, this is it. You gotta make a fight right now. You need to move your head, okay? Side to side. Lean to the side. Pow! Counter punch. That's what I'm with.
The start of the 6th round. Big's gonna just try to keep doing exactly what he did the entire first half of this fight. He put forth a game plan he noticed early on in training camp, and it's worked to perfection. Good exchange. He fires back. Big's making for a very, very difficult night for his opponent. His opponent knew this was coming. He knew he was going to fight on the outside, but the jab is really doing damage.
Well, his opponent knew this was coming. Why is he not blocking that jab or moving his head and getting away from it?
not focusing. You're not focusing.
Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Halfway through round 6.
There you go. There you go. Move in. Keep moving. You got to see that coming now. Come on. You're still not moving enough. Come on now. Move. Move. Now that's what we worked on at the gym. Good job, boy. Good job.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Let's see it. Let the fist go. Let him go.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Big. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. Anderson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. There is hardly a doubt as to what this result will be. I know anything can happen, but all that's happened all night long is one guy punishing the other.
Well, it looks like Kobe's playing on a good night when that basket is 20 feet big. I mean, he just can't miss.
That was good. You took a lot out of him that round. Keep that up.
Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage.
Come on, come on.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Big.
That's my man. Keep fighting, baby.
Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? Anderson is now feeling the effects, Teddy, of having his opponent punch right through that guard.
Well, he should feel the effects. I mean, look, Joe, it's kind of like standing out in a rainstorm with an umbrella, and all of a sudden the wind's coming, and the rain's coming from the side, and you're standing there under the umbrella and say, why am I getting wet? Well, you're standing there covering up. The punches are coming from the side. They're coming from all angles. You're going to get wet.
You're not always protected.
Use the jab.
Throws a counter punch there at the halfway point of round 7. Anderson's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Carries the punch, puts one in there. Big's 3-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. Anderson's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Nice strike after catching one by Big. There's the combo to the body. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. And that does it for this round.
He's hurt. Get him in this round. Don't let
You are losing this fight. I need you to take some chances now. You gotta take some chances with this guy, all right? You got to. You have to take a risk. Okay, listen. You can throw him up.
Round number 8. Teddy's scorecard hasn't changed. Back against his opponent. Comes ways to defend. One of them is the block. He did it there well. He gave one thanks to caught up in a mix. The knockdown, but what we really how he reacts in the combination. Jumping all over him now. Anderson's nailed by that shot. Absolutely rocked. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Good solid 1-2 by Bad Intentions.
Yeah, see a little in him because he's afraid he misses. Bang.
I think he's going to get him down after getting
caught in a hailstorm.
Corner tried sounded work with him. He was knocked down.
The important thing is, has this happened to him during that minute rest?
That was a fine block by Big. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Big. Bad Intentions is stunned and he is hurt. He turned things around, and now there it is. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
Come on, champ.
2, 3, 4.
Stand up, stand up.
6, 7, 8.
Get up, damn it. Come on now.
Anderson's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is, you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking. With his defense up. Big. For him, Teddy. Precision.
Precision. Guess who it would be? Because
no, he missed that. Bad Intention. That's gotta hurt. Executed combination. And he's gonna have to beat. Clean shot returning. Just covering up. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination. But he gives one of it. But he's able to block them away. You see, he's sits and waits and then strikes with that counter punch by bad intentions. Biggs putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Wow! Throw the scorecards out. Anderson's down and looks to be out. The fight is over. Bad Intentions is not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim. Biggs shocked himself just as much as I think he shocked us. Who would have ever thought a late knockout here? This thing was assured to go to the scorecards, but it's over.
You know, you made a good point. Who would have ever thunk it? Whoever would have thought of it? But his opponent never thought of it. He got lulled to sleep, and that's why he's sleeping on the canvas in front of us right now.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds in the middleweight division. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Well, they are underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. He gets to him with an uppercut. Solid. Oh, and he goes down for the first time tonight.
Get up! One! Get up! Get up!
2, 3.
Focus!
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
Nice work with the overhand right.
You got this one. You got this one.
How is this strategy of employing the jab time and time again going to pay off for him?
Well, it's going to be kind of like, you know, when you put your kids to sleep, you know? You get a little peace and quiet. He's going to be left alone. He's not going to be bothered. He's not going to have a headache if he uses his jab.
Is being a guy who tends to fight on the outside one of the great ways to just neutralize any style of fighter, Teddy?
Yeah, when you're on the outside, you can present so many problems. I mean, first of all, you can get an opponent to reach in a little bit. You create opportunities for yourself. Also, you get your opponent to get a little frustrated, and he starts standing there. Now you can get off, and you can score in the most simplest way.
Nice block by Big. A good block. Ten clicks of the talk. Round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for a positive. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before. You've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
It's like a whole new fighter out there. Look at him as we start this round. Remember what happened to him in the last round. Now he's up on his toes.
Yeah, well, remember what happened to him in the last round. That's what we say, but he doesn't say that. He's putting that out. He's putting it into the rearview mirror. He's going forward down the road with a lot of hope, a lot of vigor, a lot of confidence.
Overhand right can be so effective. Both fighters told us that they want to have a similar approach early on here. They want to show a lot of varied attacks.
Well, that gives them a better opportunity to be effective throughout the night.
Good job staying away from the danger there. Well targeted 1-2 by Big.
Nice! Keep moving, keep moving.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Good exchange. He fires back. Blocks the headshot. Good combination by Big. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Big shot to the head.
He left a hole. It was closed.
Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? Good flush shot by Big. Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
We count down the final moments of this round. Big's opponent landing an effective counter punch right there.
Hit the body. Move him to the ropes. Stay close. That's where you want to be. Okay?
And round number 3 is underway. That was a fine block by Big.
No need to be on the inside.
Flush shot, the left hand came in. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
Close again.
And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. Great work offensively landing that combination by Big. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Big. Way to block there. Missed the body shot. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Big showing you that sublime skill right now. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Good block there by Big. He's jumping all over him now. Big's nailed by that shot. Absolutely rocked. He could go down here, Teddy. And that's the end of round 3.
Center of the ring, okay? Relax, relax. You can do this. You know you got this.
This is a fairly competitive, tight fight. The difference being, of course, we did have a knockdown scored as you look at Teddy's scorecard.
And that's what professional boxing is about, putting fannies in the seats. The harder puncher, the guy who's more effective, the guy who puts more hurt on you, gets the rounds.
Big showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Here's something that's a key factor now, and that is his ability to simply defend himself. He's doing a wonderful job at it.
Yeah, he is, and that gives him the ability to always be fresh and confident round after round since he's not taking a lot of punishment.
Able to place the right hand in there.
Hold the distance.
Carries the punch, puts one in there. Little head hunting with the left. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Big.
Pace yourself. It's okay. Let's go.
Very nice job landing that counter punch. Getting away from one that was coming at him by Big. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own.
Keep the distance.
Little volume punching to the body there. Big's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. There he is on the inside, doing well. 10 seconds to go in the fourth. Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. And round 4 comes to an end. Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
Big's able to avoid that punch.
Double up punches.
Good return fire that time.
Keep moving.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Big's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Double up, you
He just missed that shot up top. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Sharp and accurate 1-2 by Big.
Stay on the outside.
And our first glimpse of blood from his nose. Big's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand. This round comes to an end here. Joe Tessitore sitting ringside as always with Teddy Atlas. Love coming to this fight venue. We always have a great time when we come to town, with the exception of having to pay the bill for our entire crew on the night before when they take us out to a steak dinner.
Yeah, you know, they remind me of fighters a little bit. You know, the fighters that we see that have every once in a while, very short arms. You know, these guys,
They don't have the reach.
No,
they can't reach for the wallet.
No, they don't. And I tell you,
hard charging with that right hand. There it is, and he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on? So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the middleweight division. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner.
All right, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. He's a smart fighter, and in doing so, the smart thing to do for him would be to utilize his jab. He's got a good one.
Yeah, and he's confident with it. See, it's one thing having a good one. You know how many people out there are good at certain things, but they don't have the confidence, they don't know it. He knows that he's good with it. That's the key.
Teddy, why is it in boxing that there are so many distinct styles that are defined by geography or culture or ethnicity, where we have a Mexican-styled fighter, an Eastern European, upright fighter, an American-styled fighter? Why is that?
Because you are influenced by your surroundings, by the temperament of the people in your surroundings. Aggressive people, aggressive style. Very thoughtful people, people that are very cerebral, well, you're going to have a defensive style. You're going to have a very careful style. It's going to fit right in.
Biggs feeling the impact of a big counterpunch. Referee gives him the warning for the headbutt. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landing power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Keep your distance.
Mr. Untouchable's cheek is cut. You can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on.
Double up.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Nothing there on the punch by King. Biggs' nose is bloodied up. Who knows how that started right there, but the bottom line is he's got to deal with it. So we are underway here, and as we've talked about it going into this fight, and you really touched on this, Teddy, the biggest edge comes with him in terms of his speed advantage.
Yeah, not just with his hands, though. Downstairs with his feet, too.
Mr. Untouchable's left landing well. Biting, snapping shot by Mr. Untouchable. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Halfway through this round here. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by King. Solid left hand to the head. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Big. Mr. Untouchable's defense is paying off now. He did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the Will of the Wisps, the old great Willie Pett. Made him miss, made him pay.
Last 10 seconds. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Big.
Nice work. Good job in that round.
You got it.
And round number 3 is underway. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Big.
Punch and move.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. left hand. Good defense, just covering up down low. And now you can see him utilizing the jab.
You know, a lot of times you see a guy on the outside bouncing around, staying away. You understand the use of a jab. But when you're coming forward, you have to come forward with a cover. And that jab, that's the cover.
Not able to connect with the uppercut.
Keep working the jab.
Mr. Untouchable's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend, one of them is to block. He did it there well. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Nice job doubling up the jab by Mr. Untouchable. And that does it for this round.
When he misses you with a punch, counter.
Mr. Untouchable's up on Teddy's scorecard, 3 rounds to zip, but still obviously a lot can happen at this point forward.
Back to the body. Relax.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
Stay on the outside.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here today?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him.
There you go.
Mr. Untouchable's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Big. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. 3 minutes gone by in this round. Big's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Mr. Untouchable's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. King's making this so that it's becoming a very frustrating night for his opponent. I mean, when your defense is that sharp, it can just drive your opponent crazy.
Yeah, it can. First of all, it can start to break down. You know, we always look at the physical things in life and anything. You know, you're pounding a guy and you're going to break the guy down. Hey, if you're just smart, you're slick like this guy, and you're making a guy miss, you start to break him down. He's breaking the guy down that way.
That was a miss by King. Big's hit by a counter punch there.
Move!
Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. King's able to land a good, solid left hand. Easy to see, easy to score, clean and effective punching by King. As this fight has gone deeper and deeper, that has been the great divide between these two.
Yeah, it's like painting by the numbers. I mean, it's all been laid out there. Very simple, very effective.
Really frustrating his opponent now. Mr. Untouchable so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Biggs, once again, the target of a hook. Halfway through round 6. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Good combination on the 1-2 by Big. Step back counter punch there.
Finish with the hook.
Biggs looking for a way to get this fight back on course. A course that can get him a victory. This isn't it. Just trying to counterpunch in these middle rounds.
No, this is not it. He's not thinking right. You know, it's one thing to say physically, technically, he needs to do that. But to do it, you have to be mentally clear. You have to be seeing the plan, seeing what you have to do, what you have to order your body to do. He's not seeing that right now.
Very accurate 2-punch combo by Mr. Untouchable. King's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. A knifing left hand by King.
Don't walk. Punches, don't walk into punches like that.
Both men digging in with uppercuts. At the halfway point of round 7. Good flush, straight left hand. Nice defense. Good block by Mr. Untouchable. Biggs probably going about this the wrong way. He is not having success as an infighter.
And if he does, then he's losing the fight because he's not going to win it on the outside.
Back to the body.
Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Oh, what an exchange! Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Mr. Untouchable.
Keep circling, don't fight his fight. Jab more, jab more, jab more.
There you go.
Nice work on the inside. Good job. Keep that up. Don't stand toe-to-toe with this guy. Keep your distance, all right? He's almost done. You had him that round.
It's not always about the highlight-making knockdowns. As we're through 7 rounds here, This has been just a fine display of boxing.
And that's what it should be about. I mean, if you go to the ballpark, everybody likes to see home runs. I know. But the teams that win the World Series, usually the better pitcher. The teams that can have defense, keep you off balance a little bit, they're the ones that are going to the championship. This guy understands what's important, what's going to get him to the top.
Solid counter punch by Mr. Untouchable. Biggs now feeling the effects, Teddy, of having his opponent punch right through that guard.
Well, he should feel the effects. I mean, look, Joe, it's kind of like standing out in a rainstorm with an umbrella and all of a sudden the wind's coming and the rain's coming from the side and you're standing there under the umbrella and say, why am I getting wet? Well, you're standing there covering up. The punches are coming from the side. They're coming from all angles. You're going to get wet.
You're not always protected. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Targeting a left hand to the body. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Good flush shot upstairs. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Left to the body. Good job on the two-punch combo by Mr. Untouchable. For the well-being of their fighter, his corner may need to stop this fight.
Yeah, the well-being of now and tomorrow, because this is the kind of beating that's going to impact him tomorrow, take his confidence away. Maybe never be the same fighter if they don't stop it at the right time.
And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Mr. Untouchable's plan has not changed 1 ounce. We've seen him have great success all night, fighting out at range, fighting in a safe area, but yet still scoring. What does his opponent have to do?
Well, there are opportunities for his opponent. What he has to do is beat Joe Montana. I believe he's a quarterback. Yeah, you know, Montana wouldn't throw the ball to where the receiver is, where he's gonna be. Well, his opponent's stepping back, so throw the punch behind him. Let him walk right into it.
Throwing a lot of punches here. Now his opponent is showing very, very good movement. What adjustments can he make to deal with that movement?
Well, Joe, when you're fighting a guy who's smart, who's hard to hit, first of all, you got to shorten those punches up. If they're wide, they have no chance at all. And you got to go to the one place that's not moving. Guess where that is? Downstairs.
Biggs doing a good job there. He has a great sense of his identity. He knows he's got to fight on the outside, and creating that space is the way to do it.
Keep working the body.
On the mark, the counter punch by King. That's a momentum changer upstairs. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. Scores up top with a left. So he puts forth another punishing display. King's dominating this fight from start to finish, and the end is getting near.
Yeah, and his opponent's looking like that Everlast written on his forehead. I mean, he looks like a pig.
Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Scored well up top. Able to counter that attack. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Wow. Ruined in one instance. Just done. Right over.
Bruh, I was winning every fucking round, bruh.
The beauty of this game, it doesn't matter how much you're losing by, you can always pull it out. Such is the case, Teddy. He was down on your scorecard. He's a knockout winner.
Yeah, it doesn't matter really what's going on in front of you. It matters what's going on inside of you. He never gave up on himself, as you just said, and this is the result.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you soon.